بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أهلا بكم في مكتبة الاسكندرية في مؤتمر نحو تصديق مصر على معاهدة مراكش. تم تنظيم المؤتمر بالتعاون مع الاتحاد العالمي للمكتبات إفلا والاتحاد العالمي للمكفوفين ومكتبة الاسكندرية. والآن مع الكلمة الافتتاحية للأستاذة لميا عبد الفتاح رئيس قطاع المكتبات مكتبة الاسكندرية.
صباح الخير عليكم جميعا. اسمحوا لي بس هقول الكلمة باللغة الإنجليزية عشان أرحب بضيوفنا من الإفلا ومن ال World Blind Union. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a really great pleasure to welcome you here on behalf of Dr. Saraguddin, Director of the Library. Unfortunately, he would have loved to be here with you today because this is a very important event for us here at the library and for Dr. Saraguddin, and he's giving you all his support for the success of this meeting. Welcome to the Library of Alexandria and welcome to Egypt, who are for the first time here in Egypt. I wish you a pleasant stay here and successful meetings. I would also like to thank the Ifla Library Serving Persons with Print Disabilities section and the World Blind Union for allowing us to host this event, this important event at the Library of Alexandria. We at the Bibliotheca Alexandrina is one of our priorities to make the resources accessible for everybody. It's part of our mission. The mission of the library is to be center of excellence in the production and dissemination of knowledge. So it's very important for us. We do have two sections serving the people with the print disabilities at Tahsin Library and the Talking Book Studio. And we are doing our best we have the capabilities, we have the staff, we have the trained staff, we have all the equipment that enables us to do this. But actually, the copyright issue is the thing that is hindering us from expanding and sharing our collection with other libraries in the region. We pride ourselves to be the first library to produce DAISY books in Arabic. There are a couple of other libraries now are doing the same, but actually if all countries in the region and the Arab world will do the ratification and have their national copyright laws for print disabilities, that will help us also to increase the production of resources in accessible format and to share it together for better serving our population and communities in this part of the world, in the Arab region. I would like to thank you again for coming here and for coming all this way to have your meetings here and to have this organizing this symposium. Wishing you a successful symposium and pleasant stay in Egypt. Thank you.
Hello, and now with the welcoming speech of Ms. Karen Kinninger, Chair of Ifla Library Serving Persons with Print Disabilities Section and also Director of NLS Library of Congress.
Good morning. It is a true honor and privilege to be here with you today. This is a very exciting project that we are all engaged in, and I am very honored to have the opportunity to welcome all of you to this symposium on steps forward for an Egyptian ratification of the Marrakesh Treaty. I'd love to give you a great long speech about all of the reasons why this is important to me. But I will just tell you that as one of the 280 million people throughout the world who are unable to read print, the need for knowledge is increasingly important in order for all of us to pursue lives that include family, work, education, personal growth, and all of the things that come with literacy itself. Today, we have chosen to have this symposium in Arabic for the most part, with translation for those of us who are unable to speak your beautiful language. But we're having this in Arabic very specifically because this is not the work of the libraries serving people with print disabilities per se. It is not the work of the World Blind Union per se. It is the work of you, the Egyptian people who are here today, to look at ways to move forward in ratifying, because each country has its own way forward. And today we are going to be talking about very specifically Egypt, what is happening in Egypt and what can happen in Egypt. And it's very exciting. I have never been to Egypt before, and I am just delighted with the welcome that I have received and getting to know the people here. And I know that you have always, throughout all of history, contributed tremendously to the world of knowledge. This will be one more step forward in your contributions to the world of knowledge. And although this is your day, the community of blind people throughout the world stand behind you to support you, because these issues affect not only Egyptians, in fact, not only one country at all, but in fact all 280 million people throughout the world who need that access to information and to knowledge for education, for work, for family, for community involvement, for personal growth, for all the things that everybody needs that information for. Today we have broken this symposium into 5 sections. The first section will focus on the problem. What is the book famine? Why do we need this treaty? What is its importance to the lives of the people that it will affect? We will have 3 speakers in that presentation, and then we will ask you to give your own experiences, your own questions and answers during that and each of the sessions to follow. Our second session focuses on legislative issues specific to Egypt, questions about how the system works for getting treaties ratified and laws adjusted, for instance, the copyright law, so that as my predecessor here mentioned, the copyright law is critical to this issue, and also how these issues relate to other initiatives that Egypt has already embraced, such as the CRPD for the rights of people with disabilities. The third section of our day will focus on what's happening now in Egypt, the efforts that are in place to meet the reading needs of students and all other Egyptians with reading disabilities. We will learn several things about what's happening in each of several areas. The fourth session, we are going to focus on the way forward. What does it take for the ratification and for the copyright reform? And how can we build, not we, how can you build a network within Egypt to increase the ability to serve people with print disabilities and to make the most of that ratified treaty once it is done? Later this afternoon, we're going to ask each of you to choose between 2 working groups. One will be focused on advocacy and lobbying in order to make the changes in the copyright law and to get ratification through the system. And the other one will focus on the service delivery network within your country so that it can find ways to actually enhance that system, making it ready for the treaty ratification and to serve everyone better. I want to thank the Biblioteca Alexandrina very, very specifically for all of the work that you and your staff have done in providing the facilities, the amenities, transportation, the translators, the videotaping services, all of the logistics and the support. that you have put into this conference. You have a beautiful facility here. I'm very impressed. And we are very grateful to you for putting this together. And particularly, I do want to call out Yasmin Yusuf, who has worked very hard to put all this together. Thank you, Yasmin. I want to thank the International Federation of Library Associations and Institutions, otherwise known as IFLA, for helping with contributing to the funding of this project, and to the Library Serving People with Print Disabilities Committee for your support of the project. I want to thank the World Blind Union for providing expertise for all of the work that has gone into the treaty at this point and going forward. And I also want to thank the DAISY Consortium for presenting technical assistance, which you'll be hearing about later. But most of all, I want to thank each one of you who have answered the call to work towards the way forward for an Egyptian ratification of the Marrakesh Treaty. I want to thank you each for giving your day, for taking an interest, and for all of the contributions that I am quite positive you will be making going forward to make this dream of full access worldwide to all the printed materials for people who are blind and reading disabled, to make it possible for it to become not just a dream, but in fact a reality. We would like to know who is here today so that everyone is aware. And what I would like to do for just the next few minutes is to do a round of self-introductions. Please choose the language of your preference, English or Arabic. And what I would like for you to do, and just to go through the auditorium and speak your name and the organization which you are representing here today. This will take a bit of time since there are so many of us, but it will be very helpful, I think, for everyone to know who is here. I will start by saying, again, that I am Karen Kenninger. I am the chair of the Library Serving People with Print Disabilities section of the International Federation of Library Associations and Institutions, and the director of the National Library Service for the Blind. And where shall we start? If you would, Yasmin, where do we start? Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Hisham Makki. I have a PhD in library science. I am the leader of the Library Experts Initiatives. The Library Experts actually works on advancing the librarians' career and librarians' service to the community.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank
Who's
you.
next?
My name is Heba Khalif. I represent, I work at the Bibliotheca Alexandrina. For the last, for the last 15 years, I was working at the Tahsin Library for the visually impaired. And now I'm working at an initiative led by the Bibliotheca Alexandrina called Embassies of Knowledge Initiative, which aims at providing research and library services to all university students through establishing branches for the Bibliotheca Alexandrina in all Egyptian universities.
Thank you, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Richard Orme. I'm here from the DAISY Consortium. I've travelled here from England. It's lovely to be here. I've worked for more than 25 years in the area of technology and blindness, and I look forward to speaking with you later.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jane Glasby, and I manage the Library for the Blind and Print Disabled at the Public Library in San Francisco in California.
Thank you, Jane.
Good morning. My name is Mike Marlin, and I am one of the members of the LPD committee, and I'm the director of the California Braille and Talking Book Library, which is one of the regional libraries from the National Library Service for the Blind, serving residents of the state of California who are blind or print disabled.
Thank you, Mike.
Good morning. My name is Christopher Friend, and I represent the World Blind Union here. and I have been involved in the development of the Marrakesh Treaty since 2008, when I led the negotiation team for the world's blind in Geneva at the World Intellectual Property Organization. I am today a technical advisor on the Marrakesh Treaty, and am working with countries like Egypt and many other countries in Africa to help the ratification process.
Thank you, Chris.
I'm Geert Rubens. I'm director of the Flemish Library for Audio and Braille Books in Belgium.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kirsi Yläne. I come from Finland, from the Celia Library for the Print Disabled.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فاطمة أحمد عبد الحليم، مشرفة قاعة طه حسين جامعة القاهرة. شرفني إني أنا أكون موجودة هنا في المشاركة في تصديق المؤتمر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. خالد حنفي جمعة، عضو مجلس النواب المصري وأول عضو من ذوي الإعاقة بالتعيين في تاريخ الحياة النيابية المصرية. وفي الأصل أنا محامي، وكنت عضو اتحاد المحامين العرب لفترة، وبشكر توجيه الدعوة لي لحضور هذا المؤتمر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أنا رضا سيد. أنا عضو مجلس إدارة بجمعية فجر التنوير للمكفوفين. أعمل لأكثر من 10 سنوات كمختص في مجال المساعدة للمكفوفين، وحاليا أعمل بمكتبة المنارة العالمية بفلسطين كمعد صوتي، وسأتحدث بعد قليل عن هذا الأمر بشكل مطول. وسعيدة جدا بمشاركتي في هذا المؤتمر، وأتمنى لكم جميعا النجاح والتوفيق في تصديق المعاهدة.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Fatma Zahra. My experience study 12 years in my PhD and master about assistive technology and technology of DAISY, and I'm working in the Ministry of Culture. I'm very happy for being with you here today. Thank you.
Good morning, Riyad Tahir Radwan, Director of Mukh Public Library. Thank you.
Mahmoud Khalifa from Cyprians, the Arabic Portal for Library and Information Science. And also I am the Douaj Ambassador for Middle East and Persian Gulf countries, and the board member of the Egyptian Library Association. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صباح الخير. أنا اسمي حمد عبد الرازق أنسي من جامعة الأزهر، والمسؤول الأول عن المكتبات السمعية بالجامعة، وبنقوم بالنشاط على مستوى الجامعات المصرية جميعا، مش جامعة الأزهر بس. واحنا تحت امر ذو اعاقات الخاصه، لو اني ما بحبش اقول المقوله دي ان هم احسن من كده بكتير، وانا سعيد بمشاركتي بالمؤتمر.
Dr. Huwaida Kamel, Director of Public Relations and International Relations, the National Library and Archives of Egypt. We are working, of course, on a project for establishing a library for blinds. Thank you.
صباح الخير. محمد تهامي، ممثل كلية الألسن من جامعة عين شمس، المدير الفني لمكتبة رفيق الدرب. من أوائل المستخدمين لجهاز الحاسب الآلي، متخصص في التكنولوجيا التعويضية المساعدة لصالح ذوي الإعاقات البصرية. ويشرفني أن أحضر هذه الندوة، وأتمنى أن نصل لتوصيات تحقق تصديق مصر على اتفاقية مراكش للنفاذ للمصنفات.
Good morning, my name is Marwa Sulaiman and I work at Rafiq al-Darb Library for people with visual disability. And I'm so happy to participate in this conference.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صابر عبد الغني عبد النبي، دكتوراه في التاريخ الرياضي، مدير مركز التميز للأفراد ذوي الإعاقة بجامعة حلوان. وسعيدني وشرفني تواجدكم معاكم في المؤتمر. شكرا.
Hi all, good morning. My name is Ala Farid Saeed. I'm really glad and honored to be here with you and to see all these experiences. I work in an association, a non-governmental non-profit organization, which is called DISN as an abbreviation. It's Development Association for Empowering Persons with Special Needs, and it works in the employment field. We employ blind persons or visually impaired persons. We employ them in the labor market. They already do their work, and we work in the field of education too. We've been participating soon in universities, and we'll talk about this later, inshallah. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أحمد أبو الوفا سالم، عضو مجلس إدارة الاتحاد المصري لرياضات المكفوفين ونائب المدير الفني لمطبعة برايل بالمركز النموذجي لرعاية ترجيح المكفوفين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أحمد سمير، مسؤول العلاقات العامة، جمعية فجر التنوير للمكفوفين.
Good morning, I'm Anthea Taylor from Vision Australia and I'm the Manager for Accessible Information and Library Services, and I'm very honoured to be here.
Hello, I am Kristina Passard and I come from the Swedish Agency for Accessible Media in Sweden, where I am the manager for the unit called Acquisition, and I'm also very happy to be here.
Hello, my name is Jelena Lesha. Good morning, everyone. I'm from the Croatian Library for the Blind. We, of course, produce Braille and talking books, organize various events, and provide services for the print-disabled persons for more than 50 years, and I'm very honored to be here.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. محمد زغلول عبد الحليم، مدير عام التمكين الثقافي لذوي الاحتياجات الخاصة، الهيئة العامة لقصور الثقافة، وزارة الثقافة. وإدارتنا وهيئتنا معنية بتيسير سبل وصول الثقافة بأشكالها المختلفة إلى ذوي الإعاقة البصرية من خلال وسائل متعددة. وأيضا أنا رئيس جمعية مستقبل الكفيف وتنمية قدرات الفئات الخاصة بالقاهرة.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طارق حلمي الشناوي، رئيس مؤسسة أمل بكرة للإعلام وثقافة الأطفال المكفوفين. بعمل ماجستير في إعلام وثقافة أطفال بجامعة عين شمس، وعملت مجلة خاصة بالأطفال المكفوفين، مجلة مصورة ملموسة للأطفال اسمها ملامح ملموسة، وبعلن عنها بالإضافة لعملي في مسؤول علاقات عامة بالمكتبة المركزية جامعة القاهرة قاعة طه حسين. جامعة القاهرة. شكرا.
السلام عليكم. عمرو المعداوي، المدير التنفيذي مشروع الكتب الصوتية للمكفوفين، وهو مشروع خيري تطوعي بيهدف لإتاحة المحتوى العربي المسموع عن طريق تسجيل المحتوى المطبوع، وبنقدمه بشكل مجاني عن طريق الإنترنت مجانا، وبرضو عن طريق سيديهات مطبوعة. شكرا.
ريم شامل، أحد مؤسسي مبادرة مشروع الكتب الصوتية للمكفوفين.
السلام عليكم. My name is Muhammad Ahmed, an assistant lecturer in Shams University Faculty of Arts, Tour Guiding Department, and I am the Vice Director of the Electronic Vision Center at Shams University. It's an honor to me to participate in this symposium, and I hope we get the target of this symposium. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Ahmed Mohammed Abd Tawab. Now I am responsible for visually impaired adaptive technology at the American University in Cairo. Visually impaired adaptive technology is a technology assists visually impaired student to study in our university, AUC, by introducing inaccessible materials in accessible format. In the past, I was working at some distributors companies in Egypt. These companies were responsible for introducing blind softwares to Egyptian citizens or Egyptian corporations. I have more than 15 years in blind accessibility. Also, I worked in some NGOs, some blind NGOs, and also some blind GPOs. Only. بس.
جابر محروس محمد، مسؤول عن الاي تي في اللايبرري في الجامعة الأمريكية. شكرا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إيمان البدري، مسؤول قسم المكتبة السمعية بمركز الرعاية الثقافية والاجتماعية بمركز المكفوفين كلية الآداب جامعة الإسكندرية. والمكتبة بتهتم بتسجيل المواد العلمية والدراسية لفئة المكفوفين داخل الجامعة وخارجها. شكرا.
دكتور أحمد عبد المقصود، كلية الآداب جامعة اسكندرية، وعضو مجلس مركز المكفوفين بالكلية، وعضو مؤسسة أشراقة الخيرية لرعاية المكفوفين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الدكتور محمد عبد الحميد خليفة، أستاذ الأدب العربي ورئيس قسم اللغة العربية بكلية التربية، عضو مجلس إدارة مركز المكفوفين بجامعة دمنهور جامعة اسكندرية، ومهتم بجمعيات غير الحكومية للتعامل مع المكفوفين. شكرا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هاني عبد المنعم، مسؤول اي تي في مركز المكفوفين واخصائي تقنيات مساعده للمكفوفين بمركز المكفوفين كليه الاداب جامعه اسكندريه.
Good morning. This is Jayda Saar from Japan International Cooperation Agency, and we're currently initiating a project for accessible information in schools. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Sayumi Nishikawa from JICA Egypt office as well.
Good morning. My name is Hiroshi Kawamura, Vice President of the Assistive Technology Development Organization, and at the same time I'm the board member of the DAISY Consortium and the past president of the consortium. And right now I'm collaborating with the Japan International Cooperation Agency as a member of the Advisory Committee on Disability Issues.
صباح الخير. عمرو حجازي، رئيس قسم الكتاب الرقمي الناطق بمكتبة الاسكندرية.
صباح الخير. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. دكتور محمد محسن النجار، كلية الحقوق، والتخصص الدقيق في حقوق الملكية الفكرية. شكرا جزيلا على هذه الدعوة، وأتمنى يوم طيب. شكرا.
هالة السلماوي، محامية ومتخصصة في الملكية الفكرية وباحث، وبشتغل دكتوراه في الملكية الفكرية وإتاحة المعرفة.
Good morning. Dali Rehan, head of special cataloging section in the library Biblioteca Alexandrina.
Good morning, Rania Osman, acting head of Libraries of the Future, Biblioteca Alexandrina.
Good morning, Dina Youssef. I'm the director of Ifla Center for Arabic-Speaking Libraries.
صباح الخير. محمد صبحي، مسؤول عن التدريب في مكتبة الاسكندرية.
Good morning, Heba Rafai, Director of Public Relations and International Communications at the Library of Alexandria.
صباح الخير، محمود منصور، أعمل في مجال الإعاقة من 2003 في مؤسسة مغربي، وفي 2014 أنشأت مؤسسة إبصار مصر اللي عاملة في نفس المجال، وفي 2008 عملت مشروع مكتبة بطريقة برايل بدعم من مؤسسة فودافون، وجيت هنا مكتبة اسكندرية، وقابلتنا مشكلة طبعا الحقوق الملكية ولغاية دلوقتي ما اتحلتش.
صباح الخير، اسمي أحمد المراغي، رئيس تحرير مجلة الأخبار برايل، أول مجلة تطبع بطريقة برايل في مؤسسة قومية في مصر والشرق الأوسط. التجربة بمنتهى البساطة ابتدت 2008 بتجربة شخصية جدا كنت عملتها وتعاونت فيها مع مكتبة اسكندرية. كانت مجلة انفراد، والحمد لله بعد حوالي 12 سنة اهو الحمد لله وصلنا لفكرة طرح الموضوع على مؤسسة قومية زي مؤسسة أخبار اليوم، وتبنت الفكرة، والحمد لله احنا بصدد إصدار العدد الأول بعد الوصول لفكرة تدريب وتأهيل أول كتيبة من نوعها من ذوي الإعاقة البصرية عفوا لاقتحام مجال العمل الصحفي وتخريج أول دفعة من الصحفيين الممارسين لفكرة العمل الصحفي الحقيقي من ذوي الإعاقة البصرية في مصر والشرق الأوسط. شكرا.
Gina Younes, Head of Innovation Research and Technology Department, and I'm also responsible for Digital Talking Book section, Biblioteca Alexandrina.
Well, thank you all very much. As you can tell from all of these introductions, we have a fabulous group together today. Some of you obviously know each other, others of you will get to know each other, and I hope that we're going to be able to get started with a collaboration that will end in ratification, copyright reform, and access to printed materials throughout Egypt and the world for all people who are print disabled. At this time, I believe we will shift gears a little bit and go into our first session. So would the speakers for the session one please come on up to the podium? Thank you.